That one don't work.
All right, we'll have Coach start with an opening statement, then we'll take whatever questions you have.
Yeah, thought it was a great environment. It's like Hinkle, you enjoy Saturday afternoons in Hinkle Fieldhouse, and I know nobody enjoys it more than our guys, right? Being able to play in front of home crowd on the with the sunlight shining through the windows. So, they were excited to play. You could tell our early morning walkthrough. They had some energy to them. Obviously knew, every game's a big game, but they were just excited to come out and go after it again, and you could feel it. I thought early in the game, we were maybe a little too charged up and got a little sloppy there early. Just bobbled some passes, dropped some balls, had some good looks. But credit to our guys for sticking with it. And then we knew, obviously, Georgetown's. They're talented. They've got some really good players. Coach Ewing is going to keep those guys battling and fighting. So, regardless of what was going on throughout the game, we knew that they were going to keep coming and not lay down. And so I told our guys before, we got to be the grittier team because it's probably going to be a little mucky. And if it's that way, and that's our type of game anyhow. So just had to find a way. Right? So Bryce Lindsey got some big rebounds. Aaron Thompson, a big finish to get us back up as soon as they had a really good play call to go up one. Chuck Harrison, big free throws. I thought Ty Gross had good minutes. So it was just a team effort and a collective win. We got to keep getting better. Is what we talked about in the locker room. Is just keep taking the steps to play Butler basketball to the highest level we can play it, and become the team that we want to be.
Questions? Yeah, for Bryce. Bryce, not only against Georgetown, but against a lot of these Big East teams, you're kind of outsized there in the post, but have managed to have your effect on the game over and over and over. You can compare yourself to how you were when you started college basketball 6 years ago to how you are now?
I've just always been like an energy player. Just do what I do just for the team to win the game.
What about, have you ever jumped higher than on that one lob?
I can answer that one. No, that was impressive. I hadn't seen him do that in 5 years together.
I could jump for lob. If the ball's in there, I'm going to go get it.
Heck of a catch.
And then, you're not really known as a shot blocker. I don't know, how did those blocks happen today?
Yeah. Just timing them, just react. I'm a player, so I see what they're doing. I just react off that.
Aaron, Bryce would brag on himself much, but you see him every day and see the kinds of things he does. I guess what makes him so effective? Because he's not 6'11", and he usually doesn't jump over the backboard.
I think it's IQ. I think he can outsmart a lot of bigs on the post. He's very versatile. He can take bigger guys out on the wing and kind of mix them up there. And then smaller guys, he can just take advantage of the post with his strength. So it's just versatility and then his shot-making ability to be able to get bigger guys away from the rim when he's playing the foul. I think that's special for him. And then there's also his ability to help us on defense, get us organized, and his leadership there.
Kind of like a free safety back there.
Pretty like a linebacker, something like that, yeah.
This is for Bryce and AT. So obviously the past few home games have been a bit more definitive wins or losses towards the end. What's it like to have the fans stick with you to the buzzer?
It's different than last year. We didn't really have that a whole lot. So, it's a big advantage on our side. And I think it helped. It got loud for them. It's kind of hard for them to hear, disrupt their plays. So, big advantage.
It's always fun playing at home. Get the crowd behind us. We just playing off the energy of the crowd, knowing that the fans are behind us. So it's always fun playing at Hinkle.
Well, you kind of alluded to this. The game did get kind of mucky in the second half, and the turnover outbreak is something we really haven't seen from the Bulldogs, really almost since like November. Is it carelessness? You think Georgetown just ramped it up?
Yeah, no, I thought Coach, their adjustment was they went small. Right, they took all the bigs out and then they started to play faster and pick up and press, and it shocked us for a second, put us on our heels. So we were adjusting to it and went small. A couple of them we were trying to be aggressive against it and just kind of maybe overdid it. Then a couple were careless, and so this group's got the ability to be aggressive in transition, and I think that's been helping our pace here down in the last few weeks. But we can't be reckless, and so we just got to continue to grow with that. But and I thought we had some good looks. It was, I think the maturity step that we took is earlier in the year when we were missing some good looks and open shots. We hung our heads and it affected us on the other end of the floor. Tonight or today we had some great looks, didn't connect, but we kept our defensive energy, and we had to finish it on the defensive end.
Ty Gross was more impactful today than he had been. I guess what does he need to do to, I guess, carve out a larger role, or what do you see from him in practice? Because you usually play guys based on how they've been practicing.
Yeah, it's back when I was a player, I guess I used to say, hey, play me, coach, and I'll show you. And I could probably take the, hey, show me, and then we'll play you. But I think Ty's, he's been practicing well. It's been hard to really get after it in practice because of the load of the last few weeks and trying to keep the other guys fresh. But the guys that haven't played as many minutes have been really getting a good run in. And I thought tonight he was aggressive. And defensively, when they went smaller, he was good because he's got length and size, and we still had the ability to play, kind of smaller, even though, Ty's 6'7", 6'8" with good length. So thought he had a really good drive to the basket and had some good defensive possessions as well. So we just got to keep adding to it. As I keep telling staff and these guys, there's a lot of good happening. We have to keep adding to the good, and so that is Jaden Taylor's 3 that he made was a huge basket. Just continue to add to the good that's going on.
You feel kind of like a game like this sort of underscores your we need everybody theme, because Chuck and Bo the last 2 games have led you in scoring. They totaled 9 together, and Jair had 23 at Georgetown, didn't score today, and you won. Yeah,
I think that's exactly it. If these guys keep leading the locker room with that mindset, Bo and Chuck were the last 2 games. It's nobody cares who scores, gets the credit. There's plenty of capable guys in the locker room, but everybody being locked in on the defensive end of the floor when they step out there, and I think that's what happened today. It's like I said, we'll probably watch it back, and we had a ton of good looks, but everybody took them. I told Jaden in the first half he passed on 2 of them. I said, hey, if you're going to pass up open shots, you're not going to play. So to see him respond and make a big one in the second half was huge for him and huge for our team. So everybody has to be ready.
You and Bryce and some of your colleagues played a million Big East road games. I guess what do you have to do to bottle what you captured in Hinkle this week and take it on the road the rest of the Big East season?
I think just prepare well. I think it's 2 things. I think preparing well has helped us in the last couple of weeks. I think we realized that we got better at that, got more mature. Coming into practice, walk through all this stuff, focus and with energy to be able to stay engaged so we can take our practice to the game. And just having a good response to when negative things happen, like everything not going to go your way tonight, shots didn't fall. So just taking that same mentality of if shots not fall, we got to defend and find another way to win. I think that those 2 things are big for us, for this team, to be able to grow up and finish out the rest of this Big East season.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.